Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
So we were discussing about kinetic energy is a homogeneous function of a generalized velocity, right? Okay, and we have seen the cases for the scleronomic as well as for the rheonomic. Okay, for the kinetic energy T is equals to T2 plus T1 plus T0 we have got, and after that for the condition of scleronomic, that is if time T is not there in your transformation equation, then you get only what is the condition if you have the dr by d, that is derivative of r with respect to t is equal to 0, time t is not involved, then we get t is equals to t2 only, and then for the case of a rheonomic you get it is 2t2 plus t1, correct? So up to this one we have seen in the last lecture. Now let us go for the next point. Generalized momentum and the cyclic coordinate. Okay, already we have studied what is a generalized coordinate. Yes, anyone can speak the definition of generalized coordinate and degrees of freedom. Yes, no one know what is the definition of degrees of freedom, generalized coordinates.
Least possible number of independent
Least possible
linear
number of linearly independent
coordinates.
coordinates. Correct? Now, what is the degrees of freedom? It is number of generalized coordinate, right? Least possible number of linearly independent coordinates. Now, actually one equation is given that here we have to find out what is a generalized momentum. Okay, we know that what is a momentum? Momentum is mass into velocity, right? Now the generalized momentum is associated with the generalized coordinate and it is given by the equation Pj is equals to dou L by dou Qj dot. Okay, this is what the equation for the generalized momentum. Okay, generalized momentum is denoted by Pj. Qj is a generalized coordinate. Qj dot means what? Generalized velocity. So let me name it as some equation 1. So here we are going to see what are the points we will cover here is generalized momentum and the cyclic coordinate. So how to find out generalized momentum? The equation for the generalized momentum is Pj is equals to dou L by dou Qj dot. For conservative system, we know that the potential energy is not a function of the generalized velocity, right? We know that the potential energy is not a function of a generalized velocity in case of a conservative scleronomic system. Not depends on the generalized velocity. So which means that derivative of v with respect to qj dot will be equal to 0 because as it is not a function of that, so it will become equal to 0. So I can write the equation 1 as pj is equals to, I will write this as dou L by dou qj dot, and L is nothing but t minus v, correct? So can I write this as dou t by dou qj dot minus dou v by dou qj dot? Whether everyone know what is L? L is nothing but your Lagrangian function which we have defined in the derivation of our Lagrange's equation of motion, and after that we have seen what is the Lagrange's equation of motion in case of conservative system, in case of non-conservative, and then in case of a partially conservative. Okay. So here L is nothing but T minus V. So simply I have substituted that. But we know that in case of conservative system, dou V by dou Qj dot is nothing but 0. Why it is 0? Because it is not a function of a generalized velocity. So I can have dou T by dou Qj dot is nothing but your dou L by dou Qj dot in case of a conservative system. Okay. So we can say this is what the generalized momentum in case of conservative system is given by Pj is equals to dou L by dou Qj dot or it is equal to dou T by dou Qj dot. Okay. Now let us go for the next point, that is cyclic coordinate. Okay, let me write down the definition of cyclic coordinate. A coordinate which is absent in the Lagrangian function is called cyclic coordinate. Or we can say ignorable coordinate. Okay. Suppose if I want to say that Qj is a cyclic in L. Qj is cyclic in L. Qj is absent in L. So what will be derivative of L with respect to Qj?
0.
0. So these 2 points are equivalent, that if I want to say that derivative of Lagrangian L with respect to Qj is 0, it means that Qj is cyclic. Or you can say L is having a derivative with respect to Qj is 0 means what? Qj is absent or it is cyclic coordinate. Or in another way you can say a coordinate which is absent in the Lagrangian L is called a cyclic coordinate. I hope you might be remembering many time while solving the example, L is equal to one big equation was there, then if we find a derivative with respect to x or with respect to x dot, sometime we are getting equal to 0. Hota na sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, many times we have solved these type of examples. Sometimes we got the derivative of L with respect to suppose R, L with respect to X, or sometime L with respect to X dot. So suppose if I want derivative of L with respect to X 0, म्हणजे काय होणार आहे? X is absent, or you can say it is cyclic coordinate. Okay. So simply these are the definition. What is the definition of a momentum? How to find out a momentum? Momentum is nothing but a generalized momentum is given by Pj is equal to dou L by dou Qj dot for in general. But if you are in a conservative system, then you can say dou T by dou Qj dot. And what do you mean by cyclic coordinate? A coordinate which is absent in a Lagrangian L is called a cyclic coordinate. Or in another way, you can say if derivative of L is with respect to some coordinate is 0, then we say that the Qj is a cyclic in L. Barabar? Any doubt for these two definitions?
No, ma'am.
Now let us go for the next theorem, conservative theorem for the generalized momentum. Okay, let us see what is conservative theorem in the generalized momentum. Show that the generalized momentum corresponding to cyclic coordinate is conserved. Statement for this one is show that generalized momentum corresponding to cyclic coordinate is conserved. Now, what do you understand from the statement given? Can anyone tell me? काय कळालं? काय प्रूव्ह करायचंय? कन्झर्वेशन थेरम प्रूव्ह केलेत ना आपण आतापर्यंत अबाउट जनरलाइज्ड मोमेंटम. येस, एनीवन रिमेंबर? काय अभ्यास चालू आहे का नाही? फर्स्ट लेक्चरचा विचारते मी. फर्स्ट लेक्चरचा आठवत असेल ना? Conservation theorem. If force is absent, then momentum is constant. If torque is absent, then angular momentum is constant. So here also we have to do the same thing. Show that generalized momentum is corresponding to cyclic coordinate is conserved or constant. Okay. So to prove the result, what we have to consider, we know the Lagrange's equation of a motion. We know the Lagrange's equation of a motion is given by d by dt of dou L by dou Qj dot minus dou L by dou Qj is equals to 0 for all j. Then given that Qj is cyclic in L. Okay, show that generalized momentum corresponding to cyclic coordinate. What is given? Qj is cyclic in L. Given that Qj is cyclic in Lagrangian L. Just now we have seen what is happening for Qj is cyclic in L म्हणजे काय येणार आहे? Dou L by dou Qj 0. Then put up in above equation dou L by dou Qj if it is equal to 0. So what I get the resultant d by dt of dou L by dou Qj dot will be equal to 0. बरोबर? So we get d by dt of dou L by dou Qj dot equal to 0. Minus 0 equal to 0 येणार आहे म्हणजे तो equal to 0. So now we can have the integrating with respect to t. We get the result as dou L by dou Qj dot will be equal to constant term. But what is the value of dou L by dou Qj dot? Just now in the initial part of this lecture I have shown you what is dou L by dou Qj dot. From equation 1 you can say that it is a Pj. Okay. So value of your generalized momentum is nothing but dou L by dou Qj dot. So we get it is Pj is equals to constant. So we can say that in case of Qj is absent or in case of Qj is cyclic, the corresponding generalized momentum is constant. आठवत असेल तुम्हाला इनिशियल लेक्चर्स मध्ये सांगितलं होतं f is equal to 0 then f is equal to p bar dot f 0 असेल तर p bar dot 0 येणार आहे मग p is a constant. In the very similar way I have told you this about the torque is 0, that it means that dl by dt is nothing but your n. Okay, which means that if n is 0 it means that angular momentum is also constant. So we have seen this about the momentum, angular momentum, and here we have seen the generalized momentum. So whenever you have a generalized momentum is constant, it is only possible in case of a Qj is a upset, or you can say Qj is cyclic in L. Then we say that the Pj, that is generalized momentum, is constant. Okay, easy है. क्या करना है आपको? Qj cyclic है means what? Dou L by dou Qj हे 0 येणार आहे. Cyclic आहे म्हणजे absent आहे. Absent असेल तर त्याचा derivative काय येणार आहे? 0. So just put up in the Lagrange's equation of motion, then integrate, you will get dou L by dou Qj dot equal to constant. Dou L by dou Qj dot is nothing but Pj. So you can say that Pj is a constant. So generalized momentum corresponding to the cyclic coordinate Qj is a constant, hence the proof. Now let us go for the next part, conservation theorem for energy. Conservation theorem for the energy. What is the statement? Show that the Lagrangian function L do not contain the time t explicitly, then the total energy of conservative system is conserved. Okay, what is the statement? Show that the Lagrangian function L if it do not contain time t explicitly, then the total energy of conservative system then the total energy of conservative system is conserved. Then the total energy of a conservative system is conserved. Okay, what is given? Show that given that Lagrangian L do not contain the time t explicitly, then we have to show that total energy is conserved. How to show this one? Let us start with the Lagrangian. ओके दिलेला काय आपल्याला फंक्शन एल डू नॉट कंटेन द टाइम टी ओनली ओके इतकं दिलेलं आहे ना सो लेट अस स्टार्ट विथ दॅट ओनली सो वी नो दॅट एल इज इक्वल टू एल इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ क्यूजे डॉट एन टी गिवन दैट एल Lagrangian L is not involving a time t. Okay, so if it does not involve a time t, derivative of Lagrangian L with respect to t will be equal to 0. Okay, show that the Lagrangian L, if it does not contain a time t explicitly, then show that the total energy is conserved. Okay, we have to show that the total energy is conserved. So if a Lagrangian L do not contain the time t, if I take a derivative of dl by dt, total derivative dl by dt, how to evaluate the derivative? Summation over j dou L by dou qj, then derivative of a qj with respect to t plus again summation over j derivative of L with respect to qj dot, then derivative of a qj dot with respect to t once again plus next term derivative of L with respect to t. हे 0 येणार आहे का 0 असेल because we know that Lagrangian L do not contain the time t explicitly. This is total derivative, but here we have a partial derivative of L with respect to t is a 0. So but we know that Lagrange's equation of motion is given by what is Lagrange's equation of a motion? D by dt of dou L by dou qj dot minus dou L by dou qj is equal to 0. So instead of writing like this, I can write this as simply equal. Is it okay? So now let us put up this in our equation 1. So substituting this in our above equation, we get dl by dt is equals to, instead of dou L by dou qj, इसकी जगह पे हमें substitute करना है, right? So this summation over j as it is d by dt of dou L by dou qj dot into qj dot plus summation over j dou L by dou qj dot into qj double dot. Dou L by dou t is equal to 0 because derivative with respect to t is equal to 0. बराबर. Now you can take the d by dt common from these two so that we can do some adjustment in such a way that we get the result. Okay, summation over j outside, then we can have d by dt outside and derivative of L with respect to qj dot, again here is qj dot. So after taking a derivative, no doubt you will get the same term क्योंकि आपको u into v rule apply करना पड़ेगा, right? So applying u into v rule for derivative, you will again get the previous term. बरोबर? So u into v rule apply केल्यानंतर again तुम्हाला तेच term मिळणार आहे, right? So just you can have this adjustment. After doing this adjustment, now let us take d by dt common from both the term, and we can write the result as first we'll write down this summation inside d by dt summation over j dou L by dou qj dot into qj dot. Okay, now if I take d by dt outside, and we can have L minus summation over j dou L by dou qj dot into qj dot will be equal to 0. फक्त d by dt common घेतलं. Okay, so now we can integrate and we get the result. Okay, after doing an integration with respect to t, we get what we get L minus summation over j dou L by dou qj dot into qj dot is equal to 0 का constant. Thus we can say at this step integrating with respect to t, we get the result L minus summation over j dou L by dou qj dot is equals to 0. Sorry, constant. Now we know that what we know, V potential energy is not a function of a generalized velocity. So hence we can have the derivative of a V with respect to qj dot is also equal to 0. Right? Now what is your L dou L by dou qj dot is equals to, it is nothing but T by dou qj dot. L is nothing but T minus V. So directly I can write this as dou T by dou qj dot, because dou V by dou qj dot हे तर 0 येणार आहे, कारण in case of a conservative system we know that the potential energy is not a function of a generalized velocity. Okay, so by putting this equation, because what we got dou L by dou qj dot is nothing but your dou T by dou qj dot. Now substituting this in this equation, okay, इथे substitute करायचं. Okay, now substituting this, we get L minus, okay, L minus, okay, as it is a constant term, you can write L minus, or you can write down summation over j q dou L by dou qj dot into qj dot also. Okay, so what we get, L minus this summation over j dou T by dou qj dot into qj dot is equal to some constant term. Okay, but we know that the value of this term is nothing but 2t. Correct, no? Hello, आहेत का सगळे? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
बोलत का नाहीये तुम्ही लोक? काय प्रॉब्लेम आहे का बोलायला? ऍटलीस्ट रिस्पॉन्स तर द्यायचा, हो का नाही हे पण म्हणत नाही. So value of this we have found from the last lecture. Okay, kinetic energy as a homogeneous function of a generalized velocity. So value of this is summation over j dou T by dou qj dot into qj dot. So this is nothing but 2t from the last lecture. If you seriously do the lecture, then you can remember. Or unless otherwise, you can go back to the lecture and you can see this on the YouTube itself. Value of L is nothing but T minus V. So we get T minus V minus 2T is equal to constant. So T minus 2T, what is the result? सांगा, T minus 2T काय होतो? Minus T. So hence we get minus V minus T is equal to constant. So we can have, you can merge out this minus sign to the constant, because constant may be negative or positive, we don't bother. So we can get T minus V, T plus V is equal to some constant term. So hence we get the total energy is conserved. So from where we have started, the total energy of conservative system is conserved. when the Lagrangian do not contain the time t. So we were having the consideration that the Lagrangian L do not contain the time t. Do not contain the time t means what? Derivative with respect to t will be equal to 0, right? So we have started with what we have started with. Lagrangian L do not contain the time t. So we know what is Lagrangian function L. So after defining a Lagrangian function, just take its derivative with respect to t. So after taking a derivative, you get the partial derivative 0. So in equation 1, you get the last term is 0. Now use your Lagrange's equation of motion to just find out the value of this tau L by dou qj. आता ह्याची value substitute करा, and after that you get the result, and then just apply the u into v rule, do the adjustment. So after taking a derivative of this term, you will get again the previous equation. समझते ही है step?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So and then again take a d by dt outside, take an integration, you will get the result. Okay, L's equation लिहा, L is t minus v, and hey, summation over j dou t by dou qj dot into qj dot. From the last lecture you can see this is nothing but your 2t. Okay, in the last lecture we have seen the kinetic energy is homogeneous quadratic function of a generalized velocity. At that time we have taken a help of a Euler's formula, which is not the proof is not available for your syllabus. Only you can see this available in our your Upadhyay book or in a J.C. Rana recommended book. Okay, so just you can remember that formula of a Euler's formula, and then you get the result, and this is 2t, and just substitute the value, take a negative sign outside, you will get the result as t plus v is a constant. So hence the proof that if Lagrangian do not contain the time t explicitly, then we say that the total energy of a conservative system is conserved. Okay. So in this way we have completed our first chapter. If you are having any doubt about the first chapter, you can ask.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So in the next lecture onwards, we will start with our second unit. Now, as I told you that whenever I complete the first unit, this will be the syllabus for your first internal. The first internal may be online or offline, depending on the situation what will happen. Okay, so just be ready for our internals. So it will be declared soon. If every faculty will tell you the syllabus, सगळ्यांना विचारा, जर इंटरनल असेल तर इंटरनल डिक्लेअर झाल्यावर किंवा कधीही विचारू शकतात व्हॉट इज अ सिलेबस फॉर द फर्स्ट इंटरनल, अँड डू स्टार्ट युअर स्टडीज, कंप्लीट युअर फर्स्ट युनिट. जसं सिलेबस होत जाईल तसं तुमची स्टडी कंप्लीट करा, and just write down at least once for at least those paper from algebra, real analysis, classical mechanics, सगळेच paper. But at least for the classical mechanics, I will suggest at least write down once without looking. कारण की मी सॉल्व करताना तुम्हाला समजेल, बट अदरवाइज इफ यू आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व इट बाय युअरसेल्फ विदाउट लुकिंग, न बघता सॉल्व करत असेल तर तुम्हाला नाही जमणार. इट इज अ गॅरंटीड. Okay, so just go through the study, read everything, write down it at least once. कुठेही लिहा. But if suppose you have rough notes, or if you have a fair note, make a notebook or anything else. If you make a notebook, it will be good for you because it will be there for with you lifelong. Okay, so if you are making a notebook, that is also good thing. Okay, so just go through the syllabus, complete everything, write down whatever the notes I have given you. I have shared you 2 notes. Okay, handwritten notes of myself and handwritten notes of HOD ma'am. So go through the notes. If you are having any problem, you can ask. And if you want to study more about the classical mechanics, so you can go for the recommended book for classical mechanics, J.C. Rana, and the book is available in our library. Many books are available for the classical mechanics. You can search for them. And प्रगती प्रकाशनची बुक आहे, ते पण सर्च करा, किंवा You can see all the online lectures are available. YouTube or Ahi lecture. Take down the notes from there. At least write down once without looking. Otherwise, no use. Completely no use. Okay. So if you're having any doubt for this lecture or for whole chapter, you can ask at any time. And still, if you have a doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, we'll end the lecture. Actually, in the next lecture, we'll start with our second unit.